So section 2.4, this is a section on the chain rule. And in this first question, what we're going to try to do is find dy dx. In other words, how does y change as x changes? And here's what we know. Y is a function of u, but in turn, u is a function of x. So what we want to know over here is that if we change x, how does y change? So if we look over here, right, if we change x, it's likely that u changes. And if u changes, it's likely that y changes. So let's give this a go. So we notice that dy dx, we can write that like this. Dy du, because what do we have here? Y depends on u, right? If you look back up here, y depends on u. So we can find how y changes as u changes, and then we'll multiply that by du dx, because u is a function of x. And although we're not really multiplying fractions together, but you could see that these cancel in a way. So what do you end up with here? You end up with dy dx. But we're really not canceling those. So let's undo that. So dy dx is going to be dy du. Now come up here. What is the derivative of y with respect to u? Well, this is just u to the first, so this is just going to be a 5. So we'll get 5 times, now du dx. So here's u. It's a function of x, and if we differentiate this with respect to x, we just get the 3. So this is equal to 3, so we're saying this, dy dx is equal to 15. So that's our answer, but let's see what this means. So if we get dy dx being 15, we can write that, right? We can think of it as a slope, 15 over 1. So if we increase x by 1, y is likely to go up by 15. Let's just check that out. Come back up here. All right, what if we increase x by 1? Yeah, so if we change x by 1 unit, all right, so let's see what we have here. Change x by 1, right? That implies by the derivative, du dx, u will increase by 3, all right? So that means u increases by 3. Now, what happens if we change u by 3? All right, what happens to y? Y is going to do what? Well, let's just take a look here. We know that dy du is equal to 5. And if we write that as 5 over 1, right, here's our derivative. Dy du is 5. So I just wrote it over here, 5 over 1. That means if u increases by 1, y goes up by 5, right? So let's do it here. U increases by 1, almost readable. Y increases by 5. So what happens if u increases by 3? Then y is going to go up, right? For every 1 unit u increases, we're going to get a 3 unit change in y. So if y increases by 1, it goes up 5. By 1 again, 5. By 1 again, 5. So that's going to go up 15. So that explains why what we're doing here is that if x increases by 1, y is going to go up by 15. But just to answer the question in this problem, that answer is right here